Hi, this is problem number 1, chapter 1 review, page 109. It's a division of fraction problem. And before we start, you should remember our little rhyme that we memorized in class. Keep, change, flip. That's the action. That'll help you to remember the steps to take when you're dividing fractions. The problem is 11 divided by 12. Whoops. You have to bear with me. I'm getting used to using this. 11 divided by, 11 twelfths divided by 3/4. Okay. The first fraction we're going to keep, like the rhyme says, we're going to keep 11 twelfths. We're going to change our division to multiplication. And we're going to flip the second fraction. So that will become 4/3. Okay, now we're ready to solve it. And before we solve it, let's look at this and see if we can make it easier to handle. We want smaller numbers. So before we start to multiply, let's look and see if we can cancel anything. 11 and 3, I don't see any common factors here. How about 4 and 12? Yes, we can cancel. 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 12 3 times. Now we're ready to multiply. 11 times 1, you multiply across. You're going to multiply the numerators. 11 times 1 is 11. And 3 times 3, now we're multiplying the denominators. 3 times 3 is 9. Now, I'm not finished. This is an improper fraction. I can't leave it like this. When you're finished, anytime you're dealing with fractions, you need to check and make sure your fraction's number 1 in lowest terms. And you need to also check and make sure that your fraction is not an improper fraction, because we don't want to leave it like that because your answer will be wrong. So we need to take this fraction and make it, I like to say proper again, by turning it into a mixed number. So we do that by dividing. We divide our numerator by our denominator. Remember, with fractions, this means divide. So 11 divided by 9 is 1, and we have 2 left over. The remainder becomes our new numerator in our mixed number, and we just bring over the denominator, stays the same. So the answer to the problem for number 1 is 1 2/9. 11 twelfths divided by 3/4 is 1 2/9. And this is number 1 on page 109.